do this. Ready to do it. So we're gonna be petty just like she. Leia, come on. Girl, we're gonna go to work.
Hey everybody, welcome to Good Things. It is Sunday, July 1st. And and we are here in 3. It's been a long time.
I think 2/3 of us are here. I'm still kind of at home in bed.
I think we're all
I'm back.
Yeah,
Hey,
Britt's
y'all.
actually here. She has more energy than
I'm
Kenosha
awake.
and
Both of
I
us.
combined.
We're like dragging.
You know why? I think it's because blondes have more fun.
I've been trying to tell you that for years. Y'all
I
didn't
know.
listen to me, and
You
now
guys-
look at you.
Yeah, you guys convinced me to
It
try it
went
out.
dink, dink, dink. Yeah.
So we're all blondes.
I'm gonna go black haired next. What do you
No.
think?
Remember you tried on that black wig?
Oh, that was scary.
Wait.
You look like your
no.
mom.
Remember when we were looking at
Transformation
I took Leia
Tuesday.
to a wig store
Which
that
I loved.
Why
by
didn't
the
y'all
way.
take pictures?
that we
We did.
we have some
sent 'em
pictures.
to
We
you.
sent them to you.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait.
There weren't a lot of
I
white
did.
girls in the
I
wig
did.
store.
I did. I saw it. I
These
saw it.
Asian ladies
But
were
you know,
like,
no. Remember the first time we saw a picture of like her before she was blonde with like Jay on Facebook? We was both
oh my
like,
gosh.
I think
They
I
thought-
Facebook stalked Jay's
we had
page.
like
we
my
was
stank
ready
face.
to fight. Like we were
The
like,
whole
who
black
is
girl
this
thing was
bitch?
coming out.
Yeah.
We
They,
was like,
they thought
we
he
had their
was-
back.
They thought my husband was cheating
But it was
brunette.
her because she had brown hair.
Yeah.
it was the most. Me and Britt was like, who this?
I was like, who is this Santa?
Oh my gosh. Well,
We've gone full on Cardi B, but no, it was hilarious because we both had the same thought process.
The
And so,
exact same reaction.
Yes.
Like, we better curl
Greg,
up.
Leia, you see this? What is
Oh, I
this?
actually think, didn't I text you?
Yes.
And I was
and
like,
you were like, "Who's this girl?" I was like, "Take a."
No, we
please
were
take
like,
a
we
take
were
a
like,
second look.
no, we were like, why does he still have this on his
Yeah.
Facebook? I don't
Yeah.
care if it's like 10 years ago. Who
never
cares?
mind. Like, what am I doing 8 years ago
Okay.
on Jay's Facebook?
Meanwhile,
page?
I was like, "Brian, why are you dating a girl with those braids, those blonde?" Yeah, that was Britt.
That
That
was
was
me.
definitely Britt.
We have all our moments.
Absolutely. I
It's
mean,
okay.
we should probably go back and like clean up the old archives.
I think
It's probably
almost all
too
of my
late.
ugly fat photos are gone.
It's too late. There are no ever.
Oh, trust me.
I think we should recreate some.
You know, my family has like this weird thing where we only gain weight in our face. So everyone's like, "Oh, your body still looks pretty good, but your face though."
See,
So you just see my brothers or me, and our faces just keep going like this.
that's okay, but that's okay. That's not a terrible problem to have.
That was
Are you
baby fat.
kidding?
Everybody had it.
Oh
terrible.
no. Mm-mm.
No.
Well,
Well,
you didn't have any baby fat. Get out of yourself.
no.
No,
You were like a beanpole.
I
No.
still am.
No.
Except
She was
my
waiting
muffin
on
top,
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
which
We
I'm
can-
working on, y'all.
We can we can pass it over to her.
She
We're
hasn't
looking
eaten
skinny
in 3
today.
weeks, so she's in a really good.
And she has all this energy. She don't have no kids.
Oh, that's exactly. You know, I'm like trying to figure out like
Yes.
what was it? I have
That's
no
why.
kids, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't I tell you a long time ago you need to send them off somewhere for a while?
2 weeks.
See, this is why. So
You're
No,
gonna
1
be a
week.
new person. Oh, maybe he'll go to the gym with me.
I should.
Yeah.
she should.
You don't have an excuse.
Actually, I don't want to say no.
Because you
different.
have a very supportive husband.
That's
you know,
different. I don't want to say no.
Brian's in the studio today.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
boo.
We play ping pong husbands.
oh, that's
That's basically what we
mine's
do.
typically not here.
But no, he was here.
He's here sometimes.
He was here.
He gets
was here the
uncomfortable.
week before, the last time we were here.
Was
Or
he
was that a
here?
couple?
Or
Well, the
not?
last time we were here live before the last time. Jay was here. He was the hubby because he put this up for us. He put up our everything.
I'm always happy to get my chocolate fix. If Sill's here, then
See.
I'm like, hey, and then Brian's here today.
I thought that was going a different
Well,
direction. I was like, when did we
I thought
have chocolate on
we're
the show?
changing topics. Well, you know, we are actually really excited to kind of kick off July, and as you can see, we are feeling festive because
are
4th of
feeling
July is
festive.
what? Wednesday, right?
Mama's birthday.
Right. It's okay. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yes. Monica's birthday is on
the 4th.
That's right. She's a 4th of July baby. I have one 4th of July baby in my family.
You
And so,
do?
yeah. So my little cousin that we grew up together. So his birthday is on the 4th of July. So happy birthday, Damon. It's funny because actually I thought that I had the biggest split of children in our family. So like Genesis and Syl are 14 years apart. But he beat me, and he is having
14 years apart. I mean, that just means you had a lot of practice because he did come out pretty damn perfect.
Well, sure, but 23 years. They've got 23 years.
So was that a big
14-year split? My husband and his brother, they're 16 years apart, and I'm always like, man, your parents like really started over. But 23 years, like
23
out
years.
of the house. Out of college,
Everything.
like
in college,
completely grown,
grown.
Get his drink
like,
on,
yes,
and now there's a new baby,
brand new baby.
I feel like that could be you and Brian. Like I feel like something like that would
Brian's
happen to
shaking
you.
his head. Brian's hard pass.
I rebuke that statement. I rebuke that energy.
Hard pass.
And you know
hard
what
pass.
it's gonna be? It's gonna be a little girl, and she's gonna come out and be the biggest diva ever.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be old and slow.
Yeah.
No.
And she's just gonna
drop her off at your house.
I know.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna come back with a blonde ponytail
Yeah, it's so true.
and a crown on top of her head.
Little
And
princess.
wearing red lipstick at age 5.
That's what's gonna happen. No.
No more babies.
No. Well, we want to, first of all, thank you guys for joining us, and thank you guys for being a part of our summer series, because that is what we are doing right now. And, you know, the wonderful thing about doing the summer series is that we kind of tend to relax a little bit. Let loose a little bit.
We are very relaxed.
We are.
Yeah.
And
we
hope-
got some more relaxation coming.
Oh, we do, because you know what? I don't know if you guys tuned in last week, but if you didn't, you know, definitely catch up on last week's episode. We want to also thank again Mr.
Thank
Harley
you,
Morgan
Harley.
for coming and
He's been
gracing
throwing
the desk
shade all over the internet this week. I love it.
all the time.
Every
Super
day.
shady. I
All the
love
time.
following him.
Yes, all the time.
His posts are the best.
He needs to put some Morganisms together. I think that would be good. He can put like a
Yes.
little book, because I think they all are true.
And he's
Yes.
like the king of reads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he reads
Yeah.
you.
You don't even know you've been
I
read.
love it.
No,
like
he's
afterwards.
so smooth.
Yeah, you're like, wait a
You
minute,
read,
wait.
you read a post and you're like, is he
that
talking
me?
about me?
I thought he did a really nice job holding down my seat last week.
Yes.
But I will say, I think y'all scared him. So if you didn't watch last week, I caught up. It was very sexual.
Can we scare Harley?
He looked a little. I think Leia scared him. I
Well-
think you were fine. I think Leia scared him.
Liz scares a lot
I've
of
known him a
people.
little longer. I think he was kind of accustomed to what was probably going to come out of me. But I don't know. I think he was
He was
ready.
all right?
I think he was
I
ready.
think he's just so relaxed.
Yes.
That he's just like, whatever you girls want.
Yeah.
You want a threesome? You want a throuple?
What?
Whatever.
Need some toys.
I found some new words to add to my vocabulary.
We added it to the Good Things dictionary,
Throuple.
right?
Yep,
Yeah.
throuple.
That's
So we
one.
have a lot of things. We have,
In case
you
you
know,
and Brian ever want a
Spanky spank.
third.
Spanx is Spanx.
You know, Kenosha and I want a third.
Oh my god.
We're just not sure.
I don't actually
What
have
happened?
That's over.
My mama watches this show, y'all.
I am the third, by the way.
And Leia's mama is here.
We will live vicariously through Leia and Jay.
My mom's not surprised.
Well, we have nonetheless so much in store for you guys today. So we're going to actually kick it off by kind of piggybacking, I think, on kind of where we left off last week. So we were talking about basically everything sex, but we also talked about, you know, why we can't communicate about it, why we can't be more open, not just in general, but to our partners, to ourselves, and the things that maybe hold us back. But I think an even better conversation is, you know, we've got so many of us, mostly women, but I don't think it's always women,
Right.
that are kind of in a place where we kind of feel like, what happened and why don't we feel as attractive, confident, sexy,
Oh Lord.
yeah, as we used to be? And I think sometimes that comes from multiple reasons. I know, obviously, you mentioned, you know, definitely like having kids is
Yeah.
definitely one.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be even getting married, even though, you know, some people see that in different places, that it can still happen. But I think sometimes it can just happen from any life
Gaining
event.
weight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, any life event, good and bad. I
Yeah.
think that can happen.
I think for me, stress is the big thing. And I know last week Leia was saying how guys have like, they're just very compartmentalized.
Yes.
Right. It's like, feed me, sex me,
Right.
put me to bed, and like those are
Right.
their boxes.
Let
And
me watch
meanwhile,
TV.
We're like,
Yeah, all the time.
Brett's like, if you could feed me while you're sexing me and rub my feet and let me shower and I'll take a bath and then you put the babies down and somehow the clothes get folded.
and I'm like, and all that while I'm taking a nap.
Yeah.
Then I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's like kind of the mindset in general. But I also think that there's so many of us, and again, I won't exclude the men. I think women and men equally. I think maybe women are more verbal about it.
That's true.
But I do think that some of us just want to figure out how to get our sexy back. And but I think it's more than just what we see on the outside or maybe even what we might be portraying. So we're going to delve into that a little bit and hopefully give you a few tips on how you can do that. So that way you remember who you are and you never forget it again. So that would be the idea.
Yes.
But we're going to do all that and more as soon as we come right back. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Good Things DC. We are kicking off Get Your Sexy Back. I don't think it's a coincidence that I'm bringing sexy back. That was a song by a guy,
Justin Timberlake.
Who
Hey.
It was my
to
mom's
me, like,
ringtone for like 10 years, and I was like,
Mama can
bring-
really
Bring sexy back.
Go
She's
ahead,
already
Mom.
sexy.
That's true.
I feel like he never lost his sexy. Even when he had like the ramen noodle hair, I was into it.
I mean, did you see him in that model behavior movie when he was like 15? He was like, I just love every moment. And you were like, I just love everything about you, Justin.
No,
Jessica.
he was a little too young then.
So we're gonna give you the secret
Okay.
to feeling good, feeling sexy. Of course, you want to know that, right?
There's
Right.
more than one, right?
We're going to give you multiple secrets.
Okay,
Yeah.
And the good thing about this is they're going to be unisex. So
Yeah.
it'll apply
Everybody.
for the ladies and for the fellas.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, the best thing about it is like there's no actual rule on like when to feel sexy and how to feel sexy
Or what makes somebody sexy.
or what makes
Right.
somebody
yeah.
sexy.
Yeah. Because I think, in general, it's a mindset, right?
Yep.
So I think when you accept that,
Yeah.
first of all, that it's kind of what you think about you, that's going to be probably the first part, right?
And you can see it. You can tell like somebody who is confident
Mm-hmm.
and they walk with their head held high and like they know they're the stuff, like you can see it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, and it almost like translates beyond like even what your own preference might be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can see someone who you maybe wouldn't traditionally think like, oh, she's cute, but like she may carry herself in a way where you're like, dang girl,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
rocking it.
Right. It's funny. That made me think about, so I don't know if you've heard, so there's a new Janelle Monáe song that's on the radio right now. And,
Should I know who that is?
yeah.
Oh.
You do.
We'll teach you.
Okay,
But
good.
I think it's called I Like That or something like that.
haven't heard it.
But there's a little line that basically where she's talking about the guy who basically, I guess, probably in school, I don't know if it was high school or whatever, but, when she decided to, cut her, relax her out and go natural, like, he basically rated her a 6 on the thing, but she was like, that's okay because basically I still knew I was the shit. And
Right.
so
Yes.
basically that is the same attitude that you want to have, because she was like, it doesn't matter because I already know who I am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you think of me is not more important than what I think.
No. And I think that's really part of the first probably step. So tip 1, accept yourself. Okay. There is nothing sexier than acknowledging and accepting you.
you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Accept who you are, what you're about, why you're you. Know that there's only one you, which I know we say that a lot, but do you believe that?
Yeah.
Do you believe that? Because there's not a duplicate copy. Even, identical twins will tell you we're not the same. We might look the same, but we are not the same. And so hone that and, really take that in, because when you get to that place, I think when you can really say, okay, you know what? I accept who I am. I do think it helps you. It doesn't mean that you won't have days where you don't necessarily feel your best or think you look your best, or maybe you don't like something as much, but you're less likely to hold on to it because you can say, you know what? I don't like that, but guess what? It's me. And if I want to change it, I can. And if I don't want to, I don't have to, because I'm still shit.
I was just talking to a girlfriend yesterday about this, because I think one of the ways that you can tell how truly confident, a person is or a woman is if you see any of the three of us on a normal day on the weekends, we're not walking around with a pound of makeup. We don't look like this. And it's not that we don't get dressed up. We do. Yeah. But we don't have to look like this to feel beautiful.
Comfortable in your own
I feel
skin.
very confident walking around with no makeup, with my hair up, because my skin feels good, my body feels good, I work out, I feel very good on the inside. And I think that is so important to, love yourself wherever you're at in that part of the day. You can get glammed up at night, but that doesn't mean you have to be glammed up from the time you get up in the morning.
Yeah, you got to find what's your, I think I probably get the biggest high of myself, like literally, like, when I'm like mid-workout with my trainer, because I'm just like,
you're like, look
damn,
at the muscle.
yeah, I'm like, I got the guns going and I feel good.
I can't work out with Kenosha. Her butt distracts me.
Ditto.
I have butt envy.
She's very curvy, and there's a lot that moves when she works out. So I would just be like,
ooh, maybe we should do a workout. Well, no one's gonna want to watch me work out. Well, actually, it's kind of comical because
you're actually gonna see her work out in a little bit.
Oh shoot!
I love your workout video.
I do too. It's very motivational.
It's
seriously.
Okay.
You look like a princess working out.
I did have
surprise.
She's a real life Barbie. She can't help it. It's okay.
I can't. I tried to be, I don't know, a little less extra in the workout video, but what are you gonna do?
It's all right.
She's like modern day Suzanne Summers.
And you know what? And and this is, I think, the second tip, like, it's her mantra, and I think it's actually perfect.
So it's get out of your comfort zone. I tell everyone, you have to do things that scare you, or you're not going to grow. And I do mean daily. Yesterday, I went to a Caribbean fashion show. I don't even remember where it was, and I was sitting front row, and I was late, and I was having a panic attack because I was late, and then someone took my seats in the front row, so then I had to get somebody to move people, and it was this whole ordeal, and I really just wanted to go home and cry because my outfit didn't work. But guess what? Did I? No. Did they call me up and make me talk in front of everyone, which I didn't want to do? Yes. Of course. Was it awesome? Absolutely. See? And the dresses and the designers and these amazing earrings were made from, I can't remember what, where she's at and where she's from.
Track her down.
Yeah, but she's amazing.
Yeah, they're so cute.
It's, many people who are married, who are in long-term relationships, they forget how to spark up their marriage and spark up their life. And, at the end of the day, I was talking, I was talking to my mom about this on the way in, though. Your relationship and your happiness in life is directly dictated by what you do every day.
Yes.
If you say every day, my husband won't hold my hand, hold his.
Yep.
Hey. Just as easy. I mean, you can dictate your future. And so
we talked about this last week. Okay. And so we're going to get a little more,
I mean, you
probably
can't tell
PG-13
I'm passionate about this at all.
But, if you don't do or tell someone what you want,
right,
including yourself,
right,
then it's not going to happen. And sometimes you have to tell yourself, you know what? This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I want to do it. And I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it, or I don't know how I'm going to get there, but this is what I want to achieve, or this is what I want to conquer.
And I want to hold myself accountable to make sure that I
and tell other people so they can hold you accountable too.
Well, and I think for men, it's even harder. So men, a lot of good husbands and good men that I know forget to have their own goals. Because they want their wife to be happy, they want their kids to be taken care of.
Yes.
And then they kind of go,
Get
well, I
lost.
don't really know.
Who are you?
What do I want?
Yeah.
Do I want something?
Yeah.
Or am I happy just making everybody else
Yeah.
happy at this point? And
Yeah.
so I think men are on the opposite spectrum. Like, women take on too many goals, unachievable goals, unattainable goals, and then wonder
Basically.
why we spiral down. And then
why.
men on the flip side, I think, don't allow themselves to have as many goals.
No.
I think that's sometimes true.
Yeah.
I think it works both ways.
It
So I
definitely
think
does.
There are men who are very nurturing and very caring, but I also think there's a lot of women who put a lot of energy into making sure everybody else is okay, and
Yeah,
then
so then they don't
forget
have to do-
make sure that they're
Yeah.
okay. So that
Yep.
kind of segues perfectly into tip
Absolutely.
number 3.
Absolutely.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Men,
Everybody.
women,
Yeah.
take care of yourself.
Well, Britt, you're taking care of yourself now, right?
Trying to.
You're feeling better?
Feeling good.
You look good.
Looking good.
And that's what you got to do.
You have to. You
Yeah.
cannot pour from an empty cup.
No.
And like we talk about self-care on this show
A lot.
A lot.
all the time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And Andromeda's going. She's on her way to the competition this week.
Is
And so I've just been
she?
She's
thinking
on her
about
way
her
to
every day.
she's on her way to Miss United States.
Awesome.
So
All about
We're sending
self-care.
you
Yes.
good
Yes.
wishes.
Yes. We can't wait to see you come back with a crown.
I know that's right.
Yes.
Bring it home, girl.
Do it.
But yeah, her mantra is your mind matters.
Yes.
Yes.
And so a lot of times you know, taking care of yourself can mean whatever you want it to mean. It can mean meditating for 10 minutes every day and going to a positive space. It can be yoga. It can be
It doesn't always have to be what people think are like specific parameters.
Right.
You know, I think that people don't spend enough time listening to their own inner needs.
Yeah.
And sometimes an inner need can be something as small as, you know what, I just need to close my eyes and have silence right now for like 2 minutes.
Yep.
Because of what, and just breathe. I remember there were times and, I worked at a very, a strenuous job, and it was in government prior to coming here. And there were moments where I knew I was getting ready to go into a, especially if we were doing school visits, because we were, kind of unfortunately having to deal with issues of, schools losing their licenses and accreditations for an entire city. And I knew what I was going to go into was going to have an effect.
Stress and emotion.
Yeah, I was going to leave with that on my back. And so I purposely, after so long, it took me a minute to realize that I had to do it, before I go in, kind of get in my mode, close my eyes, whether it was say a prayer, just so that I could have, just so I could have that. And that was something I need. And that was a way that I took care of myself, so that at the end of the day, I was good to go home and take care of, my daughter, or take care of myself, or, my husband, or my dogs, or whatever the case might be. That was what I needed to do. And so I think a lot of people forget to listen to their own inner needs.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you never know with the new crown that I have to carry around, I didn't realize this whole new level of tired. It's a whole new level of
different.
tired.
Yeah.
And I love it, and it's so fun, and I'm so grateful, but I'm on a whole new level of tired.
Yeah. And that part of it, you would probably agree that it's probably more mental than physical.
Yep.
And so you have to be aware of those moments that kind of, drain that part of you, and then figure out what puts you back in balance.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was on Facebook, and it was sort of along the theme that we're talking about. I saw this post where this mom said that she figured out how to get like a little break away from the kids, because most moms, like kids are like shadows.
Yeah.
I know with you, like little Sil is everywhere you are.
Yeah.
Logan and Jace are everywhere. They want to be everywhere I am. Privacy is like non-existent. So what she does when she needs like a little moment to herself, she said she sneaks into the bathroom. Like they can't see her go into the bathroom.
Right.
And she leaves the light off. And then in the dark in the bathroom, you can do whatever you want for your little 5-10 minutes until they realize where you are.
I need a minute.
But with the light off, you buy yourself a little bit more time. So I thought that was really funny, and I'm like, I'm gonna try that.
It might be a little something.
Hang out in the bathroom with no lights on.
Well, I'm not gonna say that sounds sad, Britt, at all.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I know.
That's okay. I'm sure
I
she
don't
is
have
putting
kids
all
yet,
of these
so I
in.
don't know.
That's okay. You're
You'll see.
storing all of it.
You'll see.
You're storing
when
all
you
of
get some
it.
kids, you be calling me from the bathroom in the dark.
Well, no, I'm
Britt,
just,
I didn't
I'm
know.
just-
She won't be calling.
I
She'll
didn't
be,
know.
She'll be texting us so they can't hear.
I'll already have dropped my kids off to your house at 8 a.m. So
I'll be hiding from her kids in the bathroom.
Right,
in the dark.
right. Jace will be like, Mom.
So I have to talk about number
Leia's
4
kids are
because
here.
this is like,
Yes.
I love number 4.
Yes.
And I feel, So number 4 is don't compare yourself to others. And I don't know how to stress this any
Enough.
more than
What
don't
it is.
compare.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it because I can't compare myself to Kenosha. I can't compare myself to Brett. We're different people that have a very
But the
like
beautiful
mind.
thing about that is that when you don't compare yourself to the next person,
You're never going to be let down because
Never.
you're not setting an expectation that you
cannot
can't
reach.
So instead, how about this? Celebrate them.
Exactly.
And then celebrate you
That's what we do.
all day.
We are obsessed with each other.
all day.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I can't tell you every person I come in contact with, I don't care who you are. Like, there's something I adamantly am obsessed with about you. So if you want to know, just reach out to me. I'll let you know what it is. Because for someone, it's just who I am. I just love everybody.
But I think it's
they're
a
so
way
unique.
because I think once you get to that place where you can be away from yourself. And when I say away from yourself, it's not that you're not aware of you, but that you're more in tune with others.
With other people.
Right.
Yes. And so that in turn is going to take that focus away from you kind of trying to mirror yourself.
Yep.
You know, someone once told me this. I had a dance teacher tell me this a long time ago. A mirror is so you can see you, not other people behind you. Because if you're ever dancing in a studio,
Wow. That's
you
deep.
see everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
But the reason it's there is so you can look at yourself, so that you can praise yourself, celebrate yourself, correct yourself if needed,
Right.
and also elevate yourself. So don't worry about the reflections behind you. Only worry about the reflection in front of you, and that person is you.
That's
My
perfect.
favorite is if anybody ever says anything negative about you. So this is how you have to view it. They're putting you here. They feel here. So all you can do is feel sympathy and empathy for that person because they must be going through something really poorly because they view you as a 10 and they view themselves as about a 3.
Yeah. No, and that's the truth. And you know, I feel that we are all kind
You're
of
just
put
being
here.
mean because you basic.
Or that.
But
Say it in your head. Don't say it out loud because that's
you-
mean.
But here's the thing: it's like
I would say
once you get to that place, whether you are doing the comparing of yourself or of others, what comes out of it? Nothing.
And you know what? It's recognizing it, right? Like as people, if I'm being
Yes.
a little shady, I'll go, "Why are you being shady today, Leia?
Right.
What's wrong? You feel fat in your dress,
Right. What's the
Because
problem?
it's my issue. It has nothing to do with the other person across the table.
And that conversation with yourself, that time to reflect on, like, okay, what's wrong with me? Like, why am I being like
Right.
this?
If you guys need lessons on how to talk to yourself, Britt is the best.
I'm the
at
best.
It.
Yes.
She
I talk
has
to myself
full-on
all the
conversations.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
It's
grandpa
actually
said that's
scary.
very safe as long as you don't answer yourself back.
Oh
you're
yeah,
good.
she does.
So, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The last one,
I got a lot of people up in here.
but we love all of them.
Thank you. Me too.
Well, the last one is
Tip number
something
5.
that I think we embody, we believe in, and even sometimes I think everybody does in speak and maybe even in spirit, but I do think that it's really easy to let things kind of bring that down and you
And
forget
not do
about
it in action.
and not do it in action. But one of the sexiest things I think that outside of just being confident and just being secure in yourself and just accepting yourself, not, comparing yourself, taking care of yourself, is not forgetting those dreams and passions and goals that you set forth for yourself and figuring out different ways, can be small, could be big, of getting to them and doing them. And sometimes that involves other people, not just yourself.
And don't ever let anyone minimize your dreams.
No.
No dream is too small. No passion is too little. Whatever makes you feel good and makes you happy, go for it.
And if you think about people that you know that you're like, wow, that person is like really going for it. They're passionate. They're chasing their dreams. Like, you get a different energy from that person
Yes.
than you get from the person who is like constantly complaining, like they hate their job, they hate life, and like they're just always like, there's energy attached to chasing your passion.
Yeah, and you
And
get
it
that
attracts-
same energy.
yeah.
Other energy. Let me tell you, there is not anything, at least to me, sexier than a person that knows what they want, why they want it, and how they want to get it. And they want you to either come along for the ride or be their cheerleader. So either way, you both win. It's a win-win.
Yes.
And there's nothing but confidence that you can attain from that. Whether it's yours or the other person, you're going to feel it no matter what.
Yeah, and then you can go be sexy together.
And if you're not confident yet and you don't feel sexy yet, be Beyonce. She has an alter ego until she figured it out.
Right.
Until you
Now
make
she's
it.
just Beyonce, but Sasha Fierce
That's
is
what
there
we
for
call
a
yours.
long
Yeah.
time.
They're not extra people. They're just alter egos.
Yeah.
See?
Britt just has a lot because she hasn't really figured out which one she wants yet.
I'm going through some things.
But we're going to help her out. But we
I'm
hope...
gonna be sexy while I go through it. Though.
There you
I
go.
know that's right.
There you go. So take these tips and, check them out. There's also tons more. But, we really wanted to get at the core, I think,
Yes.
and kind of go off of not the fluff and not what's on top, but we wanted to get inside. So we hope that these 5 tips helped you.
Yep.
Share with us your favorite thing that makes you feel sexy, that you feel that other people should maybe do every day and practice themselves. And you can share that with us on just following us. So you can find Good Things DC on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also find us on YouTube if you follow us and subscribe to Good Things DC show. And you can also find us on goodthings.com. We'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to have you share with us the things that make you feel sexy. But we'll be right back with more Good Things in just a sec. Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Things.
Okay, so this heat wave.
It's hot outside today.
So hot outside. So when I say it's hot, I go outside and a part of me dies.
Did y'all see
Literally
on
dies.
social media that meme where it was like, remember that stage in Mario where the sun is trying to kill you? Or you got to fight
Yes.
the sun? Like, that's
That is
today.
it.
That is it. The sun is being mean.
But you know what? We still got to go to work.
We still have to go to work, and so we're going to try and give you some tips on not showing up to the office naked, even though that's what you really want to do.
Unless your job lets you do that. Most don't.
You think?
I mean, most don't.
Well, we could just wear, I think it's the girls in Walmart that wear like the nude everything, and then they look naked, but they're not.
We just get a sexy
They
snuggie.
still be
But
hot.
it's
I'm
too
talking
hot.
about like just nipple tassels and a thong.
Why does it have to have a tassel is my question.
So you can cover your nipples. My nipples aren't this big. I don't know why I did that.
well,
I'm sorry.
Well, we
now
want
we
to
know why
make sure.
Brian thinks are
So
out.
happy to be here.
This is what happens when she's been gone for a long time. But we do want to make sure that you figure out ways to basically survive the heat wave and the workplace all at the same time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going outside.
Well, we all know that, the little black dress is always chic. It's always, a good go-to, whether it's for work or probably an event or a work event, which, a lot of times happens
You
in
think
the
we can
summertime.
wear black?
No.
Heat.
I was just
No.
going to say no.
So that is what we're going to talk about now. So
Hell
why
to
we
the no, to the no.
No. So while we might be a fan of the little black dress and everything black because we like it, it's chic, it's slimming, and all those wonderful things.
Man, it's slimming.
Well, for the summertime, we're
It's
going
gonna
to
have to
go
be
with
fat.
something a little different. We're going to take that black and turn it into a nice navy blue.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And this is a way that you can kind of, summarize that little black dress and change it a little bit. And you can even be a little more casual if it calls for. But, going with a nice navy as opposed to black is a lot less heavy. And also, can we stay away also from the leather?
Cute.
We should not be wearing leather.
Leather does not breathe.
That is
Or
not a good
pleather.
idea.
Or
Absolutely
latex
not.
or anything like that in the heat.
I'm definitely wearing latex to our 4th of July party.
It's just not nice.
We're going to turn into a puddle, and then we're going to have to scoop you up in a cup and take you to Vegas.
I'm not going.
spatula.
Maybe that's what I should do to lose weight for the
No.
nationals.
No.
Just sit outside and boil.
Let's go to number. Let's right now.
What's next?
The next one? Moving on.
Okay. So,
Cotton.
let's see. Cotton.
Yes. Cotton's good in the summertime.
Okay, so I'm just going to read this directly
Oh,
because
that's
this
cute.
sentence is hilarious. It's one thing to risk a glimpse of silken underwear over a vodka martini on a balmy summer evening, but quite another to flash your knickers at an 11 a.m. with your boss. So if your
We
dress
talked about this earlier.
If your dress reveals the outline of your legs when you look in the mirror at home, leave it at home. Heat wave or no heat wave, breezy, opaque cotton is a far chicer alternative to putting it all on display.
So if you don't get what
Did
that
you write
means,
that?
no.
That's hilarious.
So, but I get what they're talking about. So, we thank the fellow editors of for some of these tips from Vogue, but I get what they're saying because yes, during the summer months, you're thinking lightweight,
clothes are
lightweight,
thinner.
lightweight, thinner.
I
Well,
get
yeah,
lightweight,
until
lightweight,
they're
light-
so thin, you catch yourself in the mirror and you're like,
Oh, or you get that
Yeah.
real bright fluorescent light happening somewhere.
That was
shouldn't
almost
be.
me today. Brian knows because I was going to wear a white dress. I have
He
to
was
actually,
probably
I
like,
brought it and I'm going to put it on because I'm going to show y'all because we wore it to an event. You have to see what it looks like on me now. But anyway, it's a very thin cotton material, but very, very thin.
Oh,
and so
yes.
I put it on and my nipples was just going to be talking to y'all while I was talking to y'all because it is like
Hi.
almost see-through.
Yeah. So you have to be careful. So lightweight material is good, but a good way to check for that, grab a flashlight.
Oh my gosh.
yes.
From your house, and this is for real.
Yes.
Okay.
Cell phones have flashlights now if you don't have
do.
batteries.
I will say, you guys always get the Venus magazine in the mail. I
Oh
always
my
get Venus.
God, their
And I
stuff
love,
is-
they have the cutest stuff. But everything I've ever ordered from there shows
thin,
every
everything.
lump in my body.
Everything.
Yep.
I'm like, how are you?
I have the
how-
cutest dress from them, and I'm sorry, Venus, but I loved it, and I thought it was going to be cute, and I put it on, and there's literally, it's got to be like
The only
60
thing
thread cotton because you
they've-
can see through all of it.
Yeah.
Thread cotton.
The only thing they've ever nailed is the swimsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Venus.
So it had to become my swimsuit cover up because that's it.
And
So,
if you can wear something of Venus, please send me a photo because
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you look naked.
yeah, yeah, because you do. So they airbrush those photos in the magazine really well.
they do.
So the next one is shorts. So let's have a quick conversation about this. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but here's the deal.
My arch nemesis.
I hate shorts too.
Some employers check your handbook first. Okay.
True.
Number one, first check your handbook. If shorts are allowed, there's probably a really detailed sentence about what type and what length.
Yep.
Okay.
true.
A lot of corporate companies, even in the summertime, even on casual Fridays, do not allow that.
Yep.
Okay. Now, there are some people that would say, what's the difference between a short and a skirt? Because there's some skirts that are just
What
as
about
short
a
as short.
skirt?
Well, same thing. However,
Saying.
if your company does allow you to wear shorts, then that's okay. Let's just make sure that you actually utilize, I guess, the forgiving dress code in a professional way. And you need to make sure that your shorts are tailored. You need to make sure that your shorts also come to a specific length. And then you also should try to make sure they are actually a coordinate. It's great to have a short suit. So, for example,
Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
all right,
I would never wear it, but it's
No.
cute. It looks like Kanosh.
Yes.
I'd wear that. I don't know if I'd wear it to work.
Kenosha would wear it without the shorts. She would just wear the jacket.
Just
'Cause
because
she
the
can do
jacket would
that.
come down to my knees.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, if I didn't have camel toe in everything I wear.
But that's very, I mean, those are like wide. You couldn't see your vagina in
It
those.
still doesn't help my vagina. My vagina screams in shorts. It hurts so bad.
Let me out.
I feel like I'm gonna lose feeling forever.
They need to make
They need to make. I mean, I might just have to come out with my
need
own
a clothing line.
because there have got to be girls like me who can't wear shorts because it's just perfect example. Last night I had to wear a jumpsuit at an event. I had camel toes so bad.
Oh my God.
So bad. I had to wear Spanx. I had to wear nipple covers. I had to glue things over my nipple covers because you
and
could
it was
see
like
it.
900 degrees outside.
It was 900 degrees. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't stand. I couldn't pee.
Remember when camel toe was like a
thing?
trend, and you could buy the little.
Oh
I
my
think you
gosh.
should name your line Vagine.
Vagine is, I like it. I mean, Vagine Rushlow? God, that might be my first one.
Oh, shoot!
All right,
We're
so
so off
we have
topic.
gotten out of control.
All right, let's go. We only have a couple of more, so you take on. What's the next one here?
Smart sandals.
Oh, you
I
like
don't-
this?
I don't
Here we
even
go.
know.
Here we go. Smart sandals.
Smart.
She said, "I don't
Now
even
wait a
know."
minute.
Okay.
Let's preface this though.
Oh, yeah.
Don't wear.
Oh, the fact that the first word I see is Birkenstocks.
Oh,
No.
Not okay for work.
Not
No.
okay.
And definitely not the torn, tattered, been through
No.
the.
it sounds like rich people ugly shoes. Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's,
That's
you
what
know,
I
the
thought.
worst thing is that it's one thing, they look one way when they're brand new.
What about those Old Navy flip-flops that turned colors 6 years ago and cost you $1?
Yeah, or
They
pop-
changed
the thing
colors?
pops out of the center already and you're still
Yeah.
trying to put it back down.
Absolutely.
I got
Yeah.
about 50 pair of dollar flip flops. I ain't never had none that
You know
changed
what's really
colors.
good is when you've had flip-flops so long that the back of them start to invert in from your heel.
Don't wear those to work.
Do
but
not.
here's some that you can wear
They
to
know
work.
your feet.
Yeah.
And please get a pedicure. Nobody
Yes.
wants to see gross toes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I almost thought that was a heel.
And well, and the thing is that
Is her foot actually in the shoe?
Her other foot
it's
is
kind of like lifted a little bit.
Oh.
But then here's some other options too,
and she needs
because
some lotion on her heels.
a little bit.
Zoom back out.
Jay.
That's mean.
That's not
Leave it to
mean. We
Jay.
just talked about pedicures, and that's something you have to have in the summer, like it or not.
And if you don't want to get one of those, then just go to some cute little flats because there are plenty out
I
there
really
for
like
you.
the ones on the right.
You
Yeah.
do?
I do. They look like something my mom would wear. She always wears like very trendy shoes I could never pull off.
Yeah, my mom too.
They are interesting. I will say
Yeah.
the heel. It's a look.
It's different, but it's work appropriate.
It's like the
It is-
antique-y
yeah.
looking heels.
sure,
Yeah.
if that's what you want
Definitely
to call it.
work appropriate.
Yeah.
I want to know what they're drinking.
We'll get to that in a second. Okay, so the last couple, which are really easy, this is more about textures and textiles, I think.
Okay.
And we kind of started talking about this, but try to think towards natural types of textiles for your clothing and maybe head towards those or pull those out from your closet. So, of course, cotton, 100% cotton. Natural textile, linen, which is also
What
a
about
cotton
wool,
derivative.
Kenosha? Should we wear wool in the summer?
No, don't wear wool in
Linen
the
is
summer.
a
I mean, you
summer
can
staple.
wear it if you want to, but you probably don't want to.
Linen is a summer staple, but you look like a wrinkled mess
Yes,
all the time.
all the time, because the humidity actually
Yeah.
does not allow it to stay stiff, and so that's
And
what
talk
happens.
about seeing everything.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true,
and then
too.
the other thing is that there is a difference, and this is very important. I think as you get older and you become of a certain age, I don't know, an adult,
Yep.
you should know the difference between satin and silk. Satin is not a natural product. Silk is. So satin is not going to wear very well in the hot temperatures. It is going to stick to
It's
you.
gonna stick to you like
Yes.
glue.
Yes, it's going to sweat. It's
Like nipple
going.
clamps.
It's not going to whisk away any type of. She missed last week. She just
did.
wanted
She
to be
just-
here.
Oh, I
last
want to
week.
talk about his sex because I wasn't here last week, guys.
We're going to call it 50 Shades of Britney.
So left out.
We're gonna get her back on
Yeah.
track. But some people don't realize that silk is actually a very cooling material to wear.
Oh, satin's great to sleep in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, satin is great to sleep in
Especially
as
with
long
your
as you have
husband.
the air conditioning running. But don't
Oh,
sleep
yeah.
in it and be
It's so
hot
cool
and
in
sweaty.
the summer, though. I like it. It's so
Yes.
silky.
You wake up and won't know like where you end and the sheet begins.
Yes,
Just
yes.
all wrapped
But just
up
don't
in
wear it in like
wet.
a long button-down shirt. This is for my men friends as well. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not nice.
A
It's
button
not
down
nice.
satin shirt on a man.
I have seen it. like 48 hours ago.
What?
48 hours ago.
Yes.
Did you
I
take
thought
a
you were
picture?
gonna say I saw it one time at a cousin's bar mitzvah 8 years ago.
No. And the only thing is I was like, just because it's an evening event does not make it okay. It's still the middle of the summertime.
Whose uncle was out at the event looking crazy?
She can't say. She's gonna offend people. So we'll talk about hemlines since
Yes.
I have a problem with this.
Fingertip test?
Always. So I think in our handbook it says 2.5 inches, which is a heck of a lot better than 3. That half an inch really gives.
Yeah.
And then if you wear flats, you can actually probably take it up another inch and
Little
they
bit.
won't notice.
Right.
Big thing, if you are long-legged like Britt and I, and you wear heels, your skirt or dress is going to need to be longer because
Yes.
the heels are going to make your legs look longer and your dress shorter.
Absolutely.
If you are tinier like Kanisha, you can wear the
Whatever
shortest
you
skirt
want.
ever and the highest heels ever, and people are still going to be like,
Just
fine,
wear a
it's
jacket with
fine,
heels.
it's
No one will know.
appropriate. She doesn't even wear pants half the time.
So, with that in mind, just keep
Don't wear pants.
just keep in mind what is appropriate. But there's many, many, many ways to get through the heat
Yes.
in the summertime in a chic, professional way.
True that.
Just spend a little time.
If you
right?
think it's too short when you look in the mirror, it
It's probably
is.
too short.
Or too
If you have
see-through.
to question if you can I was just going to say that. If you have to question, can they see my nipples?
Yes.
They can probably see your nipples.
yeah, flashlight. I see you. We'll be right
Peekaboo.
back.
Hi, I'm Gwen Whitaker with Green Fair Organic Cafe here in Herndon, Virginia. We are a restaurant with a purpose. Green Fair is one of 7 organic certified restaurants in the country. I opened the restaurant with the goal of allowing people to eat their way to good health with whole plant food, which is fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, and legumes. We work with local and seasonal producers of produce, so our food is going to be more nutritionally available. So Green Fair meals are free of added salt, oil, and sugar, things that get people into trouble. We actually do a 21-day Kickstart Your Health program that's done by PCRM, the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. We give classes, education, and 21 days worth of meals so people can lose weight, reduce pain and inflammation, and eliminate medications. So in addition to the Kickstart, we also have lectures from doctors and nutritionists. We host documentary every month where we have dinner and a movie, and we have cooking classes. And we're trying to change the way people interact with their food through community, education, and delicious food. So come join us at Green Fair for an event and an awesome dinner. Hi, I'm Gwen Whitaker with Green Fair Organic Cafe here in Herndon, Virginia. We are a restaurant with a purpose. Green Fair is one of 7 organic certified restaurants in the country. I opened the restaurant with the goal of allowing people to eat their way to good health with whole plant food, which is fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, and legumes. We work with local and seasonal producers of produce, so our food is going to be more nutritionally available. So Green Fair meals are free of added salt, oil, and sugar, things that get people into trouble. We actually do a 21-day Kickstart Your Health program that's done by PCRM, the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. We give classes, education, and 21 days worth of meals so people can lose weight, reduce pain and inflammation, and eliminate medications. So in addition to the Kickstart, we also have lectures from doctors and nutritionists. We host documentary every month where we have dinner and a movie, and we have cooking classes. And we're trying to change the way people interact with their food through community, education, and delicious food. So come join us at Green Fair for an event and an awesome dinner.
everybody. Clearly, we are already drinking a little bit.
We're gone a little while.
A little bit. So we are so happy to always have all of you all join us for another show of Good Things. We're always happy to be here. We are so thankful that you all are part of us. She's already started.
I love how she looks like she's sneaking a drink.
I know.
Like no
You're on live
Camera can see me.
But before we finish out, it is 4th of July on Wednesday, and I wanted to leave you with some really fun drinks that you can whip up really easy for different tastes that will satisfy pretty much any guest that you might have, as long as they're over 21. So a couple of things that you might want to look at, and some things you may have not thought of that are really festive and kind of do the red, white, and blue thing that you probably can do right at home and really only require a few ingredients. So let's first take a look at this one, which is one of my favorites, and it is a blueberry strawberry mojito. It's a gorgeous drink.
I love
So
anything minty in the summer.
Yum, yum.
Yes, so if you love mojitos, you would love this one. And basically, this just is a basic mojito, but you're going to add some fresh blueberries and some fresh strawberries, and you're also going to add some extra little garnishes if you want to, but all the regular ingredients are the same. So you're going to have 3 tablespoons of fresh strawberries, and we should have a picture there of it. It should be the very first one, but if you get the 3 tablespoons of fresh strawberries, plus, and you can have a little extra for garnish if you want. There's 2 also fresh, blueberries first, sorry. 3 tablespoons of fresh blueberries, 2 fresh strawberries diced, and then your normal 10 to 15 mint leaves that you would normally crush up in the bottom of the glass for a mojito. And then you're going to also use a medium lime, or anyway, the rest of it is pretty much a regular mojito recipe. Your granulated sugar if you want sugar on the rim, and then just your regular 1.5 ounces of white rum. And your ice, club soda if you like. Some people like club sodas in their mojitos.
Some people just like the vodka.
Yeah, so it just kind of depends. Jay, do we have the picture of that one there? It should be the first one for the drinks. And then
While he's looking for it.
Oh, wait, the second one, I'm sorry. Yeah, so if you take a look here, this is your blueberry strawberry mojito. It's very refreshing, and for anybody, unless you don't like mint, it's definitely a crowd pleaser.
I want that.
Yes.
It looks so good.
Oh, good thing you can make it for Wednesday.
There we go. Yeah, you can do
Thanks,
that.
Britt.
Okay.
So what's our next one?
I'm going to do this one because, the third one's not really my thing.
What's that vegan vodka? You don't do vodka in mojitos, do you?
I don't know.
Okay,
No,
we'll
it's
figure
rum.
it out.
All right. So
I'll do vodka in anything.
of course you will. All right. Oh, here it is right here.
So the white wine berry sangria, which I love, love, love. You're going to want to get a dry white wine. If you don't know what you're looking for as far as a Sauvignon Blanc, go to the grocery store, tell them what you're making. They can recommend a cheaper dry white wine. A sweet wine is definitely going to throw off the taste a lot.
Yes. And chilled preferably.
Exactly. You're going to do
that's good
1
to know.
cup of lemon lime soda. I actually, instead of the lemon lime soda, just to keep it a little lower on the calories, sometimes I'll do the sparkling lime flavored water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yep, exactly.
No
Half
calories.
a cup of raspberry vodka, 1/4 cup of brandy. I really like bourbon. Just do what you like.
Do what you like.
Chopped strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries.
Yeah.
Make it look pretty. I mean, after the first drink, no one cares what it tastes like anyway. So,
Yeah. And then you've got your sangria. So, yeah. And then if you want to have just a little bit of sweetness going on, or maybe over the top sweetness, this last one.
This is the perfect one for
Yes,
Brett.
it's the perfect one for me.
Absolutely. So this last one here.
It's sugar cookie pudding shots.
Yes.
How
Oh my
cute
gosh.
does that look? So this yields about 8 pudding shots.
Oh.
You have a box of white chocolate flavored instant pudding, 1 cup of cold milk. You can do 2%, 1% skim, almond, coconut.
Yeah, you can do the milk
Doesn't
alternative.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
1/4 cup of vanilla vodka, 2 tablespoons.
Yeah.
I'm drunk already. Is that table or tea?
Tablespoons.
2
yes.
tablespoons
The
amaretto
Yes.
liqueur, 1/2 cup of whipped topping or whipped cream.
Yeah.
Or whipped cream alternative.
Yeah.
We go with alternative here.
Yeah.
Red and blue
Oh,
liquid
food coloring.
food coloring.
Yeah.
And then cookies are cute sprinkles for garnish. Can we put that picture up again? I
Yeah.
just want to eat the TV.
Don't do that, Britt.
It looks so good.
Yes.
You have 2 weeks without your kids. You don't need to spend it at the hospital.
This is true.
No. So these are just some fun drink recipes that you could use, and I'll make sure to put them up on Good Things on Facebook as well, as we can put them up on our Instagram
and our website too.
and our website too, so that you can get the recipe and the how-to directions for all of that. This here that we're drinking today, I think we're gonna call this the
Good thing.
good thing. And I will tell you real quick. So what we have here is we have some peach Ciroc vodka in here. We have some grenadine and pineapple juice, as well as, let's see, I can't remember the
Blue. We couldn't find the blue Curacao.
the
Curacao.
Curaçao.
Curacao.
Yeah.
I don't know what any
I
of
didn't know
that
how
is.
to say it.
But this is like a mixture of, this does have blue Curaçao in it already, but it's a pre-mixture. So I'll get that up there for you as well. But we want to thank you guys again. We want to thank our sponsors very quickly here and everyone who supports us, but a special shout out to Soderma Dermatology, Hair Meets Art. We want to thank for Carlisle, etc., who are always amazing to us. Hey, Lara. We also want to thank Green Fair.
Yeah.
I don't have a picture for fitness.
Fitness equation.
Thank
TFE.
you.
Yeah.
TFE. That's why I want to say TFE, but I wanted
it's
to say
same.
the whole thing.
They're happy with
Yes.
TFE Fitness Equation.
Yes, and then
Same.
of course we want to thank our home right here at
Yes.
WLVS Radio and for everything here. And we want to thank you guys
Of
for
course.
joining us and being with us. And we hope all of you guys have a really great week and
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. It's the holiday. It's summertime.
Be good to your pets. Don't lock them up and leave them alone.
Watch your kids.
Watch your
The
children
holiday is on the 4th. Or the holiday is always on the 4th.
Yes,
I meant
it
it's
is.
on a
On
Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's on a Wednesday.
It's on
so
a
check your
Wednesday.
calendars. And if you only have
Nice
that
little
day to
break in the
rest and
week.
relax, use it. Rest, relax, chill out, have fun, enjoy your family and your friends. And you know what? Enjoy your freedom, because that's what we're celebrating.
That's
And
right.
that's why we're all here. So happy 4th of July, everybody. And have a great week. It's a good thing.
Love one another. Always be kind. Do good things.
Do good things.
Bye.
Right.